So guys, welcome back to my channel once again. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through my trade recap on gold, and my trade recap started from 1st September to 5th September. That's 5 trading days. So without further ado, let's go straight into the recap. Okay, so starting from 1st September, that's on Monday, 1st September 2025. This particular whole run here, was Asian session run. So what I was waiting for was a break of this particular level here. After I saw the break of this level, I wanted to take a trade to this particular next psychological level, but it was Asian session. And this particular trade came back to hit my psychological level back at around 5:30 a.m. I was awake for this particular trade because these are all liquidities. I was supposed to take this trade, but being that I knew that London session is already approaching and they might want to manipulate and just probably take the trade to this particular level and reverse back again. So I didn't take that trade again, but irrespective, the trade went to the next psychological level. So what I was looking at is this particular support, double engulfing candle, immediate buys and immediate sells. So that was my confluence for this particular trade. So when I saw the break of this particular level again, I knew that it was coming to clear this liquidity. As you can see, you notice that I've drawn the liquidity already. So after clearing this liquidity, I knew it was going to go a little bit higher, probably react from this particular order block, and that was what happened. Reacted out of this order block and came back to tap us in from this particular support and also an OCL. Now this support on the 15 minutes time frame, it's a lone OCL. It is a lone OCL, but as you all know, 5 minutes time frame is my favorite spot to be to manage trades. So if you look at this illustration also, I also drew this illustration that if the market comes to this particular order block, I'm looking at it taking out this order block here. After it take out this order block, I'm looking at it taking out this liquidity also. Can you see? And that was what happened. This market also take out this liquidity and it tap us in immediately. After tapping us in, it started rallying up immediately, and immediately the market gave us a 9:1 RR. This particular trade, I took it on TikTok live, and I had a lot of people that took this trade, and irrespective, we banged a 9:1 RR. Quite alright. I actually exited the trade a long time. I exited the trade at around 2 a.m. on Tuesday 2 a.m. because I knew it was surely going to break this level. So why am I exiting the trade? So I left the trade and I held on to it till Tuesday 2 a.m. and boom, it gave us TP. So after that, that was the only trade that we took on Monday. This was the only trade we took on Monday. So I waited for Tuesday again. So on Tuesday, what was the confluence for this particular trade? After I saw the break of this level, what was I waiting for? I saw the break of this level. I was waiting for another break of this same level again, coming back into that same zone, and that was what happened. Already my mind was that if it breaks out of this particular zone here, to me it is a market structure shift, and irrespective, that was the confluence. When the market came, broke this market structure shift, and I was expecting a pullback. Don't forget, I entered this market at 7:40 a.m. 7:40 a.m. That's London session. So immediately I saw the break of this level at 7:20 a.m. At 8 o'clock, I was expecting a tap of this psychological level, and that was what happened. And the market actually came and gave us immediate 6:1 RR. Now I took this trade also because of this particular resistance here. Now, why did I say this resistance was going to hold? Because I saw an engineered liquidity here. To me, this is an engineered liquidity because it's an order block, but only tested the tip of the order block, let's say the wicks, and it gave us reaction. To me, I will call it an engineered liquidity. So irrespective, I was expecting the market to come and take out these highs and started giving me immediate profit. But irrespective, it gave us about a 1:1.5 RR, and they reversed immediately and take us out. So this resulted to an SL. So if you notice here, while we are all going through that particular trend, we also have an order block here. We had an order block here. So irrespective, what I was looking at is, since this one took me out, I was looking at this order block here, and what I was looking at was this particular level as my target. And what did the market do? Came, respected this order block, and started giving us immediate profit. So we rallied this trade from this particular zone here, from this zone here to this zone, and it gave us immediate 5:1 RR. So this was the trades we took on Tuesday. Also, we took 3 trades, won 2 trades and lost 1. So going to the next day, that's Wednesday. I think on Wednesday we only took 1 trade on Asian session, and for that Asian session, it was, no, this is a London session trade. It is a London session trade. It is London session, and it was an intuitive trading, and this particular setup did not hold for me. It did not hold at all, because what I was on the 15 minutes time frame, we had a clear liquidity and we had a clear resistance. So what I was looking at was the market to come and mitigate this particular support zone again, but did not hold. On Wednesday we caught 1 SL, and after this SL I didn't enter any other trade again. Even on Thursday I didn't enter any trade because I wasn't on seat. But irrespective, even when I came on seat, I didn't see any clear setup that followed my rules. So irrespective, I didn't take any trade both Wednesday and Thursday. So Friday, we waited for Friday, and on Friday I caught this trade on the 1 hour time frame. On Friday, and as we all know, Friday was an NFP day. We all know that Friday is NFP, and boom, NFP actually played out very well. But let's go through why we entered that trade. Now, also this particular NFP day, I took this trade on live. I was live on TikTok when I took this trade. Now, why did I take this trade? I will be showing before and after of how I took this trade. Now, on Friday, what I was looking at was this particular loan order block here. If you notice, you will see this particular engineered liquidity did not tap into this order block. And what am I looking at if I see a higher time frame order block and a clear liquidity? I am looking at a whole long run, and 1 hour time frame is one of my best trading time frame. So what did I do? I was waiting at this particular tip of this liquidity. I entered the moment I saw the sweep of this particular liquidity. My buy limit was here already. I didn't keep my buy limit on my order block. Don't forget, I kept my buy limit on my liquidity, because this is the 1 hour time frame and you want to be careful with your entry. So irrespective, the market came, tapped me in, and boom, immediately started giving us profit. Now, on this particular trade, when we broke out of this particular candle and it closed outside the box, I knew the market was going to come back in here to retest this particular level, and my second entry was on this particular level. I'll be dropping the before and after before we actually take this trade, so that you have idea of when we started, when the trade started playing out. And irrespective, the market played out, got to this level, and NFP happened. NFP took us to profit. Now, everybody knows I don't trade NFP, but that very day I knew that NFP was going to take me to profit. This is the 1 hour time frame, and that was what happened. After I took profit from this place, what I was waiting for was a break of this level and a retap of the same level. Can you see my support zone? My support zone and my buy limit was here immediately. This particular trade gave us a 5:1 RR on the higher time frame, and this particular trade gave us immediate 4:1 RR. It's supposed to be a 5:1 RR, so it is a 5:1 RR because of the stop loss, because my stop loss was around here, because I intentionally put my stop loss here because of this OCL. We might see a revisitation of this OCL, but irrespective, the market, the support zone actually held on to this particular trade, and it also gave us a 4:1 RR. So that is it for that, and that is it for that. That is how we actually smashed these trades on Friday and the whole trading week. So let's count our trades. This is Monday trade. I wasn't available this weekend, so I couldn't do this my trade recap. I was doing it this Monday, and already on Monday I've caught another nice trade with fib level already, marked from this particular low to this high, and it respected the 0.618 level. So that is it for that, and we'll be counting our trades. Let's count our trades. Let's go to the 5 minutes time frame and count our trades. How many TP, how many SLs. Moreover, that last week we exited with over 7% of our accounts. Over 7% of our accounts. So this is our first TP, second, third, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-2, and 5-2. So we had 5 TPs, 2 SL. So that is it for that, and thanks for watching my trade recap, guys, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Peace out.